Okay, and then I'm just going to... Sure. Hmm. Everything's okay. Oh, right. I need that up. I feel like I need like 2 more screens. I'm at 3 screens right now, and I feel like I need more.
Well, that's the problem. You should never have gotten to the second screen, because while you live on one screen, you're happy. But once you get to the second...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is like that.
I got the new PC today, so I spent all of today trying to get 2 screens working again.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because new PC doesn't have a VGA port, which made life complicated.
Ooh. Yeah. That's always difficult to, especially nowadays, like trying to get like, yeah, you kind of have to order it in or be lucky if like, a local shop has like a VGA to, whatever you need.
Yeah, no, eventually I think it's like I found a HDMI cable and DisplayPort cable and just started wiring everything up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Working out which ports worked and which ports were disabled because there was a graphics card in there instead.
I gotcha.
What graphics card?
Not the really expensive one, the one like 1 tier below.
It's like a 4080.
Something like that. I don't know. I told a friend of mine, this is the budget. Now, could you please make me a PC?
So was it like 2,000 or was it like 4,000? That's the question.
It was like, I think it was like 1,600 euros.
Okay.
Okay, so you probably don't have a 40 series GPU.
Yeah.
Because that 1,600 would about cover just the GPU.
Yeah.
I can actually answer the question. I can have a look.
Yeah, the newest
30
GPUs
series.
are almost like 2,000 by themselves. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and they consume so much power.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they're so massive, and it's hard to cool them, and they're super poorly designed, super poorly marketed. Just overall a big flop.
I feel like it's literally just for like a money-hungry enthusiast.
It is. Yeah, it's for the rich kids who have daddy's credit card and just like no limits.
Yeah.
But I could have spent all that extra money if I wanted to. It's also just being, single and having a job.
Yeah, true. Hey, I know that life.
Honestly, it's cheaper. It's cheaper to be in a relationship and have a job because then you can live with the other person and you go halvesies on rent/mortgage.
I'm living outside the city these days, so I'm actually pretty cheap.
Oh, nice.
RTX 470.
You got a 4070?
Yes.
Hold on, let me see how much a 4070 costs.
Maybe this is the. I think like the 4090 is super expensive.
Yeah, that's true. It might just be like 600 for the 4070.
No.
Let's see. Yeah, I was about right. It's a little under 600.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something. I think I paid like 500 or something for it.
Euros, I'm assuming, is what you're talking
Euros,
about.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about what we would pay in the States.
Yeah, no.
Now double that for Canada.
Oh yeah, if I was to buy it in Ireland, it'd be super expensive, but I just got it from the continent.
Ah.
Oh.
You know, I'm trying to find. You know that feeling when you're like trying to find something and you know it's somewheres, you know, but you can't find it.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Hmm. Did I fuck up?
You just succeeded differently.
Alternative success.
Alternate win condition.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have made a dialogue choice, and the narrator has gotten very sassy. I need to go back to Baldur's Gate.
I like the game. It's just very long.
Yeah, no, I got myself into the Rogue Trader CRPG.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's treating you
pretty
good.
It's treating me good. I am a loyal believer in the Emperor.
Oh, maybe I put it into this one. Oh, I did. Okay. I was like wondering. It's like, why am I not finding this? Okay.
Oh shit! I just noticed you have a bolts short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just uploaded it.
Yeah.
Yo.
See, TikTok is the good one for promoting stuff like that.
I find that sometimes it does good on TikTok, and then other times it just doesn't
Mm-hmm.
get shown.
Yeah.
Sometimes
You must.
it's very
You must do the rituals to the almighty algorithm.
Do you
yeah.
post at consistent times?
No,
Well, there's your problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
I rarely post anymore.
Yeah, like.
Honestly, same. D&D just hasn't been the same without you.
Oh yeah. I'd be down to do it again, you know, someday.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Maybe this time we can make content for your channel.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. It's I stayed up like, okay, so I started doing editing on the latest video that I just did. So I started like after work, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, do a couple hours and then go to bed. And then by the time I was done, I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm pretty much almost done. I'm just gonna finish it. It was 11 a.m. in the morning.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh my god. That is nuts. I think that is the craziest focus session I have ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 11. 11. Even for me, who gets that like 11, you know, you've beaten my record by a lot.
Like I know you get home from work late, but like that's still crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and plus, so I got off work a bit early, but then I did a workout, and so I had this thing called pre-workout, and I was wired. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really good.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you got stuff done, but did you even sleep that day?
Oh, yesterday, yeah, I had 4 hours or 5 hours, and then I woke up and then I played video games.
Oh wow, didn't have work to worry about, huh?
Nope. I would have never done that if I had to work. Because Thursdays are my Fridays, basically.
Ah, so that means you work tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Mystic Slate.
Graceful. Uh-huh.
There she is. Where have you been, young lady?
Don't you know what time it is?
I'm so sorry. I was in the middle of reading manhwas and I lost track of time.
That's fair.
We just had a story from our DM about losing track of time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
long
wasn't even
story
like.
short,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of like not like losing track of time. I just wanted to finish it, and
Okay.
yeah.
I get that because I was alright, I'll say kind of what it was, but it was like I was in the middle of reading update like all like my manhwas that I'm reading were updating, so I'm like, I gotta read all the finished ones as quickly as possible before I forget. And there was like one left and it was like 6:59. I was like, I'll just read this last one real quick. It's
Ah,
fine.
that's totally fine. You know? It's put like this, it's like one of these things of I was like, I need to get some food. So I'll just start doing all of that. The only difference is that I've got a wireless headset. So I've been in the kitchen the entire time.
he's cooking. He's literally cooking.
Oh, I'm literally cooking.
My chat recommended yesterday that I make a cooking emote.
A cookie emo.
Yeah, just so they can be like, he's cooking.
Oh,
Did
good.
really well. Did make a new raid emote though. I'm having a lot of fun with these new animated emote slots. It's probably one of my favorite things Twitch has done.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
You're asking if I'd stop once the game starts. I'm like, nah, I'd cook.
I'd cook.
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much everyone's here. Eli is not able to make it.
Yeah, he's gotta be
He's got to be a good son.
yeah.
Be all responsible and stuff.
Even if that means being a bad player.
Yeah, true. True.
It's fine. At least now there'll be a player where the character doesn't know what's about to happen, and the player is going to know what's happened.
Well, what's important to find is that you made it.
And that's all
Yeah,
that
it would have been a little bit tricky if I hadn't turned up.
I think
They
we
would
would've
just have like a
picked-
wholesome like side quest of just Bolts and Haley doing jack
Yeah.
shit.
We got to carry.
I know.
We'll carry the team, don't worry.
No,
Killer
the
episode.
correct hilarious response here is to be picked this week to actively leave the entire campaign, and the GM's like, so Algernon went into the Demon Queen and just got fucking murdered.
You got fucked and
Totally not related to the fact that Defy didn't show up for the session.
Yeah. No, instead we're going to have the story where I turned up for the session and Algernon got murdered.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty much all ready.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me crack open roll 20.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if the music is working. I know music is just not having a good time with yes. So
Ooh, roll 20 got a makeover.
did it?
It did.
I don't see it.
Or at least it did on the campaign select screen.
oh.
Mm.
Okay. Well, that's nice. Good for it.
I see what you're putting down.
Stop watching. Stop watching me.
Okay, and then
I can watch whatever I want. Bish.
Okay. Yes, Mom.
damn.
Oh, I
Like me.
had a dream last night, Will, where it was something about our OCs and everything, and I went to tell you about it. Like, I don't like them anymore. I don't like you, okay? Stop
Oh,
talking
no.
to me ever so. And I'm like, what did I do? And you're just, and then you blocked me. It's like, what did I do?
That is so cold.
It's like, is it because I had an OC idea? What happened? What did I do?
Damn.
Oh, that is so funny. Don't worry, if I ever do that, I'll give you a good reason.
Okay.
You at least won't have to wonder why.
Okay, good.
That might not be a good thing, though.
For my
It would
yeah, it might be
never,
good.
never happen. Nobody'd ever block you.
I think the only person that's ever blocked me was an ex-boyfriend.
I mean, fair.
That's the only other person who blocked me.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. I in my opinion, I think that's normal. Like,
Yeah. Usually I'm not for blocking people unless it's unless it's something that needs to be healthy. Like if there's like a situation that it gets very abusive in a sense, verbally, emotionally, mentally, and everything, then I think that's okay.
I gotcha. And how do I do this? Oh,
And then I found out last night my rabbit chewed my Surface charger cord. So that was fun. And so I went to Best Buy today thinking it was only going to be like, it's only like $20 charge cord. It's fine. Nope. $50.
Oh my god.
I was like, what the fuck? And then the lady was trying to like tell me to get the more expensive option because the watts were better and everything. And that was $80. And I'm like, no. It does. This one says Surface Go on it, so let's get this one. And if it's not right, then I'll come back. I'm not going to spend $80 on my first go.
They
what's
must
this
get
for?
commission or some shit.
I have a Surface Go 3 that I bought recently, and then my rabbit chewed the power cord of it.
What is a
It's a
Surface
laptop.
Go?
And, like,
It's a laptop.
Oh,
It's a laptop. It's a Microsoft Surface laptop.
okay.
Yeah, and the Best Buy lady was trying to sell me the more expensive option.
Yeah, I think they get pretty good rates actually. That's probably why. Though,
That
Last
burrito was
time.
tasty.
We left off. Also, welcome in viewers, chatters, lurkers of Dungeons and Dragons. This is Tales of Frostvirn, a 3.5 D&D campaign. And today we have 3 players.
It us.
It be these
Welcome.
guys.
It's me.
I am hardcore, and I play bolts.
I am Mystic, and I play Haley.
And I'm Defined, and I play Algernon. And let it be said, in my defense, I was left unsupervised.
I think it's also our bad too, because the dice gods were not in our favor because we tried to find you and we were just too blind.
We were.
I was really focused on this gorilla dude.
The gods of luck were not on your side today.
Mm-hmm.
Or they just were, and they just saw it, and they were like, let him cook.
Let him go.
Or we can just blame the DM because he made the DC too high.
Oh, true.
Hey, you guys are level
Wow.
8.
Eat the rich.
You guys are level
Eat the
8,
rich?
and you guys, the DC was a 50% chance if you guys were at a good level, even higher.
Listen, you should have made it a DC 10. That way we would have passed flawlessly.
I think it wasn't much higher than that.
But
I think it was a
but
DC 15 because
a
I think
better
like you
point-
got like a 12 and it was like.
this is the far more entertaining timeline.
Mhm.
That is true.
That is
I
true.
am very entertained. Thoroughly.
I'm ready to see what happens with this. How many C's? 6 C's. Demon Queen.
Oh yeah. Very. She's got so many C's. Where did I?
Yeah.
Including 200 chest.
Oh shit.
They're only
2
C's.
Jajongas.
Look, what she lacks in the upper area, she makes up for in the lower.
Right.
That's
The
fair.
Badonkadonk.
At least this is my timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Of course, Bolts doesn't care about any of this. More meat,
Well-
less meat, who cares?
Are you saying he eats people?
No. Well, I mean, kinda?
It's not
Maybe?
technically cannibalism
We don't
because
know.
he's not.
We genuinely don't know.
it's me.
Here we go. I finally got to the right map.
Okay.
Kind of
There you
figure
go.
out. There you go.
Here we are.
All right.
She's big.
He is. So,
Queen.
well,
My
here we go.
queen.
Wait, how are we here?
You guys aren't, but because of
We're spectrally observing.
yeah, because of lighting, you guys have to be here in order to see.
Oh, okay.
We are safe.
Oh, our presence is, but not our physical. It's just our souls. Our spirit is.
Just remember that if something happens to Algernon, we will not know about it. Our characters will not know.
Don't die, Algernon. It'll break Haley's heart.
It's fine. I died.
Haley be
doing
like,
what I
it
love."
should have been Grick.
Mr. Greg!
Yo, that's fucked
She's just like
up.
falling to her knees, and she's just like, "No, it should have been Mr. Greg. No."
Look into your soul. When the cause of death was beaten to death by a very sexy demon queen, there was
Sat
only
on my
one person
face
who was
really
only going
bright.
to.
Yeah.
Crushed by two thigh.
Killed by the demon queen just at the end of the epitaph. Worth.
We find his body, and he just has this huge smile on his face.
Okay.
All right, well, let's not write him off yet. He might live.
Okay.
Start a turnover.
Lives with regrets. He's like, could have died there. I could have died by the thighs.
And
Okay, let's
Bolt will
us
roll
some
initiative. Bolt is very anxious. He wants to fight.
His sensors are going off. I feel fight someone. My spidey senses are tingling.
My fighty senses.
My spidey.
Okay. So, I go first. Well, my
yes.
lady.
Give me 1 second though.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna change this in musics.
Oh yeah.
We all know.
Ooh. Ah.
Some dark music. Almost sounds like funeral music.
Yo, I want this playing at my funeral. This is a banger.
Alrighty. Algernon, you are
So.
first.
So, my lady, what are the rules of the fight?
The rules of the fight. She stops to think. Looking at you curiously. The rules of the fight. Because she
I'd be
was
surprised if there are any.
she was about to getting ready to charge you, and that's kind of like where we left off.
Yeah.
And then she kind of stopped as you asked that question. And she says, with a smile, "The fight must be glorious."
Wow. I'm sure I can do this. So just gonna take a few steps back. Go. Well, my dear. Well, my dear. I shall do something perhaps you've never experienced before. And he's gonna draw back, and he's gonna spit out a fireball at her. Just full drama, not casting it. Just gonna spit out a fireball at her.
Fireball.
Okay.
Fireball.
Yeah. And she's immune to that. She's a demon. She's immune to fire, right?
Yes.
So she has to make a saving throw for half damage.
Okay.
Or she could, no. So when the fire, so she goes out.
She saves.
Okay, so she'll take half 17. She's immune to 8. But 8 damage of it is vile damage. She is not immune to that.
Correct. I'm gonna put that into the blue square. 8,
Yeah.
you said?
8.
Okay.
So, and that damage sinks into her. I think you'll find, the very least, I've left a scar.
She puts her hands on her hips. You call that a fireball?
He smiles back. Oh, but don't you see? That one won't ever heal. You'll always have those marks to remember me by.
Hey, yo.
What is this effed up version of Romeo and Juliet?
Just scoff. Don't think me so weak. I will pummel you to death.
Will you?
Or
With your thighs, right?
Or-
And then-
Sorry.
And then she stops for a moment and thinks, well, perhaps this would be more fun. Is that your end of your turn?
yeah, that's it.
Okay. You feel as it is her turn. She has a cool little battle aura that emanates from her now.
Ooh.
And everyone within 100 miles feels immense evil.
I see.
And as this happens, what is Haley and Bolts up to?
Oh shit! I didn't think that far ahead. I thought.
Oh boy. I assume at this point, you know, since he passed us on the bridge while we were talking to the gorilla guy, because I remember we had the opportunity to see him, we didn't, and he didn't see us.
Right.
That by now, we would be walking back.
Yeah.
To supposedly meet up with Grick and Algernon. So, yeah, we're probably just walking.
Yeah, we're chilling.
You were walking, and suddenly you feel this immense energy of evil from the castle. Something is happening.
Uh-oh.
It
What?
is- Go ahead.
That was it. That was his reaction.
What did you say? Sorry.
What did you say?
He just said what? But like it's weird to actually hear Bolts audibly react to something. Even in
It was
fights,
like
he's
this,
dead
like-
silent.
like this feeling we have, right?
Yeah.
Or like this sensation.
It's almost, you know, like let's equate this to, you know, the Bonkai powers of Bleach, and
Spirit pressure.
yeah, it's
Mm.
basically that, but it's like an evil aura.
Mr. Bolts, I don't feel so good.
So
It's
can we
like-
tell where it's coming from?
Oh yeah, you know exactly where it's coming from. It's not like it's going down on you, but it is like pushing against you of where it's coming from.
That's not what's going down.
It feels like it's coming from the castle, but so scary. I don't know what it is.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Queen.
Well, she did feel really evil when we saw her in the parade.
But that was nothing compared to this.
What do we do then?
It would be wise to get further away.
Well, okay. What do you think she's doing? It's so evil.
My guess, some fool challenged her.
But who would do something so stupid? She's really powerful and scary.
Bolts is gonna think for a moment
Hey, welcome in, Anthron.
about. He's like actually gonna think about like who he knows that would do something like this. And he comes to a conclusion, and he's not very happy with it.
Okay.
Mm.
But of course he isn't sure.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he's going to rush into what is probably most definitely certain death on a hunch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, after all, there are a lot of really stupid monsters in this city and a lot of admirers of the Demon Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, it could be anyone.
Yeah.
Do you think we should tell the guards?
If someone walked in there to challenge her, the guards definitely saw them.
I guess. But maybe they don't know they're fighting.
If we can feel it, they can feel it.
I just don't want anyone to die.
Bolt is going to actually like kneel down and try to get on eye level with Haley. It's like this is the first time he's actually been seen trying to like speak to her face.
He just sees like her on the verge of tears and everything, and just like her eyes trembling because she just doesn't know what to do. She's unfamiliar with this feeling.
Haley, if we go there now, we will die.
I don't want to die. And I don't want you to die either. I guess we'll just ignore it then. Hope Mr. Grick and Mr. Algernon is okay.
We will get as far away from this castle as possible.
She like sniffles and nods her head.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll follow you, Mr. Bolt.
What's your walk speed again?
Like 20 feet, I think.
All right, cool. By now Bolts would definitely know this, having traveled with her.
Yeah.
So he would extend his hand down for her to climb on.
Okay. Yeah.
Her eyes start to sparkle
Hey,
and
Antoine,
everything
not
with
too sure.
excitement. And she just nods her head eagerly and takes his hand. And like climbs up his arm to get to like his shoulder or something.
Yeah, he'll help you with that. He'll lift you up.
Nee.
All right, she is now on my shoulders, and we are walking at a full 30 feet.
Alrighty.
Mr. Bolt, I have a question.
What?
May I call you Bolt instead of Mr. Bolt?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. I always say Mr. to be polite, but I think we've grown. I see you as a friend. So, I was asking, because I think Mr. Bolt's too polite for friend.
Friend.
He's gonna sit on that one. He's gonna think on that one.
Okay.
But yeah, we're walking away from whatever's going on at the castle.
Sorry, Algernon.
Wonderful.
It's fine.
If we knew you were there, we'd probably go. But it's
think-
way too
I
inconclusive.
think this is better for all of us.
You know, we probably would die even if we did come.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay. She is gonna take a step, and you suddenly realize she's in front of you.
Ooh, so forward.
And she brings her hand behind her. There is lightning that kind of like glows in, like, you know, around her hand. And she will punch you. Unless if you have a ability to dodge this, she's going to hit you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, she's got this one.
Yeah. So this is going to be Oh wait, I actually made a mistake. No, she doesn't do this yet.
Oh. Yay?
Can you make a will save?
Sure.
That's almost worse.
Well, what sort of effect is this now?
It is.
Fear?
It is not fear.
Ah.
I don't know if I would be able to describe what kind of effect it might be.
Well, if it's not fear, then I don't have anything relevant.
Okay. $18. That will not be good enough. A spell goes off on you.
Okay.
And then she does that, but she kind of like snaps her fingers, and she'll say, "Just in case."
Do I
want-
have a knowledge check I can put on this?
Yeah. Give me knowledge arcana, or no, that would be spellcraft.
Ooh, spellcraft.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't suppose I can get a knowledge. I'm way better at the knowledges, but so okay, spellcraft it is.
Yeah, I think knowledge is more for
Yeah.
something a bit different.
Oh no, entirely biased on the fact that my knowledge rolls are much higher.
Yeah. 22 is, you rolled pretty well. A 22. What do you know about this spell? This spell is something completely new to you.
Dang.
It is probably a mix of like necromancy and divination. Something like that.
Oh wait a second, I'm still reading her mind, haven't I? I'm still in her mind.
Yeah.
Haven't I?
Yeah.
What does she think it is?
Well, she also knows that you're reading her mind.
Yeah, true.
She thinks about, oh, it'd be a shame if I killed this person in one hit, in one blow.
Oh.
So I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't die.
So it's probably Death Ward. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is Aljon's gonna be, oh, you shouldn't have. How lovely. Just trying to act like totally knows what's going on. Well, I appreciate it. What can I say?
Oh, this isn't for you. This is for me. And she smiles.
Oh, but this is a mutual showing of time, isn't it?
Yeah. Then she will
the
step
labored
forward.
breathing sells it.
Then she'll step forward and give you a good old punch, which will hit.
Yeah.
And make me a strength save, as she is
Strength
gonna punch you to the sky.
Ooh, okay.
Uppercut.
Look, Mom, he hits a shooting star.
looks like Algernon is blasting off again.
And then you explode like a firework in a cloud of blood.
Okay. You are gonna fly up 15 feet
Okay.
as she punches you in the stomach with this like lightning aura around her hand, and you're up in the air and you fall down or something.
Yeah. Well, presumably I do fall down.
Yeah.
Assuming gravity works.
Well, if I'm still in the air, technically on my turn, I'll be able to do it, but I don't think it works like that.
Damage dice. Forgot. But I needed to do damage.
You have different dice for for damage.
Well, I'd be worried if it was D20s for damage.
No, it's just a big cube that has a D100 on it.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Pull out the big die. It's the size of a soccer ball.
Okay. Okay, you will take 24 damage,
Okay.
and you feel this unusual feeling, and you know it.
Is this love?
It is vile damage.
Oh.
Oh
Wait.
no!
So I do know what it is.
Yes. You take 1 point of vile damage.
Sure.
And you assume that the damage itself is from her punch.
Okay. Oh, I see. We're both purveyors of that delicious recipe. Can I bluff check to just completely no sell it and be like, yeah, this is all part of the plan?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just add all of these bonuses in. As I said, I don't have good combat, but I could bullshit with the best of us.
Dang.
45.
Yeah. Oh, this is it.
She will say, if you're gonna try to go easy on me, then you're wasting your time.
Oh, but I'm not one for that sort of fighting. I'm much better at the. Shall we? Am I on the ground now?
Yeah.
I'm much better at the other kind of power, the ability to say no. So, I'm going to ask you quite nicely to not attack me for a little bit, and I'm going to activate of Dantalion. She can't for the next round. She can't attack me.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to take a little step forward. Just go and just walk around her. And just settle in. And a few steps back. And then I'm going to hold an action and
Always keeping her eyes on you.
yeah. And then at the end of her turn, if she's beside me, I'm gonna just teleport away.
Okay.
Moving just back out of her reach.
Alrighty.
So, do you enjoy this little power?
She replies telepathically back to you. Interesting. Are you a binder?
Oh, so astute. Not many know of those particular powers.
I am an ancient being, after all.
Of course. But you understand, then you understand why I'm here. The fascination, the draw to the powerful in a place.
She crosses her arms. And she just seems to be waiting until she may attack again.
Okay, so yeah. So she knows about the cooldowns. Okay.
Yeah.
So
and more or less like she is probably trying to attack. She just feels like she is unable to.
She is indeed unable to. So, okay, right. In that case, I'm going to go back to my turn, and I'm going to hold an action for when she comes in to attack. Next time she takes a swing at me, I'm going to teleport away out of her reach. I'll be like, well, I'm sure you know, and I know, that I can't ever truly defeat you. But I do hope that I can keep you entertained with the chase for a while.
Her eye twitches. Why don't you come over here and give me a fight to remember then?
But there's more ways to fight. One doesn't take a fight to somebody who can punch. You pick your battlefields.
And her eyes kinda... Her eyes... She has like... She kind of like looks more furious now. And says, then why are you here?
Well, I told you. Let's be honest here. I'm a binder and I've got a spirit in my head telling me to do this. But if you want to... Fine. Just flicks another fireball at her face. And I won't hold the action, I'll flick the fireball at her... Fine, if you want to fight.
At her face. Jeez.
She walked the flames away.
Fine. Will I still roll the damage?
She just evades it.
Okay. That's not good.
Anything else up your sleeves? Or are you done running away?
Well, it's not... I'm doing this. But come and get me then.
With pleasure. And she will... Oh, wait, no. But she has to wait her turn now.
No, she doesn't. That's expired.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been that turn, so this is the next turn and it's expired.
Oh. Right, okay.
Yeah.
So that no attacking is...
It's one round. It's for one round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does that take a full... Like, that's a standard action, right.
It's
okay.
a move action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It also breaks if I attack.
She will bull rush you.
Okay.
Okay. Do. Yet again, another strength check.
Oh, I mean, I have 7 strength. My GM.
Nice.
Oh,
wow. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've 7 strength. I'm never passing these.
You will move back 15 feet.
As in, she punched him 15 feet forwards.
Yeah. And you will take... That doesn't improve damage. Or, well... You will take 25 damage.
Ooh.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. I mean, I'm on 2 hit points right now, but gonna still be like, yeah, this is all what I wanted. It's like, yeah, this is the fight. I'm here for the fight.
You're here.
I'm here for the fight, for the chase. You know?
For the chase.
Yeah.
Of course. Go again. Is your turn.
Okay. Well, this has been very enjoyable, hasn't it? Has it not?
Hmm. It has been okay.
Indeed. I apologize I was not the most powerful I could be. But surely it bores you when only those who believe they can stand a chance come to challenge you.
I will admit that there are many who think themselves stronger than they are.
Oh, exactly. I know I was always going to lose this fight. But so, isn't it the more of the chase, the more entertaining? I will be also, if you wish me to fight against those who I can give more entertainment to. I do plan to fight in the Grand Hunt later on. Though, at this point, I admit, it is quite definitely at your discretion. That's not to say I'm going to sit here and beg and it's just gonna flick another fireball at her face.
Yeah, she evades it again.
Well, you know, at least the first one has left its mark. And you know what? You'll walk forward. Fuck it.
Okay. Yeah.
And
okay.
he'll walk. I know he'll walk forward. He's got a little movement. He's got the anklet to teleport, so he's going to teleport to here. And essentially, obviously this is turn-based, so he stops here. But essentially, he's flicking the fireball. He's walking forward, and oh no, because I actually have movement to spare. So I'm continuing to walk away. Because he's walking past her. He is basically being, if you want to fucking deck me here, and basically saying, if you want to destroy me here, then, you know, I accept that for reality. But if you would prefer that I give you further entertainment against perhaps more appropriate foes, you know where to find me. Yeah. But the attack of opportunity is totally there for the taking.
She does not take it.
Okay. Well, it's her turn unless Algernon's going to be left walk out of here. Just
she
full confident strut.
basically teleports to you. And she's gonna give you another punch.
Oh.
Take
Okay.
this, you scoundrel!
Oh.
And no crits. So that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Kind of quirky.
You will take 23 damage.
Now, is that a death ward there that means I stop at something?
You go to 0. And then you kind of fall down.
Yeah.
And suddenly you're awake again.
Looking up into her eyes.
And you are at half HP.
Okay.
But your constitution goes down by 2.
Whoa.
Permanently or temporarily?
I can't tell you that.
Oh.
What were
Okay. Uh-oh, Nicky. Oh, what a wonderful way to wake up.
And it is your turn. As you
All
are
right,
getting back to your feet.
did any time pass between getting back up and for cooldown purposes, or is this the next turn?
It would be pretty much immediately. So
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use thought travel, another ability. It's a teleport, but I'm just using the teleport to stand up. It's
Okay.
just teleport to standing. Thinking actually. Actually, I feel like that's a little bit too much disrespect on it. There's a fine line between Riz and straight up disrespect. No, I'm gonna use the actual teleport to teleport away a more reasonable length of time. I'm gonna go. It's been lovely. I do hope we meet again, and teleport off to here. And then move action. Hopefully walk out.
Okay. That's that like the anklets?
No, that was he's got a binder power that can let him teleport.
Oh.
The line of sight teleport. Limited to like 5 feet or level per day.
Okay.
So teleports out there, teleports like that, and then is walking the rest of the way. What is this? 5 feet per effective pointer level. Level 8, so 40 feet teleport. 40-foot teleport.
Okay.
Line of sight.
Yeah. The guards don't even seem to stop you, and you're like walking past them, running past them.
Walking. Striding.
Yeah, striding.
Sauntering all over.
Yeah. Just sauntering all over there. And I am just doing the whole bluff check to be like, yeah, I'm top of the world. Half hit points, just bleeding, burned. Yeah. Nodding there, just nodding to everyone. Yeah.
Well, a few broken ribs.
Yeah, just.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound. What a wonderful leader you've got. Quite impressed.
All right, good one, chaps. Be back tomorrow.
Yeah. Same time. Same.
Let's see.
That's truly a hero. I now see what the hero's welcome is, and do recommend.
5 stars on Yelp.
5 stars.
I assume this is the way out. Anyway, yeah. Whichever way the way out is, I'll kind of
Yeah,
take the way.
you would know the way
yeah,
out because you came in.
Yeah. At some point, I get out of. And once I'm out of sight of everyone, just going, oh my god, that's probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. Oh god, everything hurts. I didn't know that these places had bruises to bruise.
Alrighty.
My blood is bruised.
Just passing by somebody else. Hey guys, looking good.
Looking good.
Oh god, everything hurts.
Looking good. I'm not, but you are.
No, this is the fashion.
Honestly, that would probably be fashion in the Monster City.
Yeah, probably is. And also, Algernon has the genuine, real concern that if he looks vulnerable, he'll probably get ganked. So, looking just unassailable. And it's gonna go back to the hotel, or presumably everybody else is at this stage.
I genuinely cannot believe you made it out of there alive.
I was ready for a death. So I was ready
Yeah.
for.
No,
I'm
you
a
just.
little disappointed.
I mean, you see, you gotta understand. The only way to possibly come out of that alive was to walk in, be willing and slightly worryingly horny to die.
And then you actually did.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
supposed to be a bit worse.
I can't believe she didn't stop him as he was walking out. Or like the guards didn't stop him.
I mean, when somebody when you got that much riz.
When you're the Rizzler.
The
Yeah.
Rizzler.
So we'll return back to we'll go back in, just come back into the tavern. Just presumably they'll just sitting at a desk, table. Someone come in and sit down. So I had a very interesting day. How about you? Did you have an interesting day?
He's like cleaning a mug. It breaks by accident. It's like, ah! I broke the
Can I have a
mug.
beer?
That was interesting.
Oh well. I went up to the Demon Queen and called myself a hero. How was that so?
So this is presumably with our party, right?
Yeah. But the barkeep is here, and I've been had an opening. But I am well imagine that he's gone to he wants to get a beer and then be capable of acknowledging anything else in the world.
Yeah.
Well, I assume that as soon as Haley sees him, she's gonna run over.
Presumably.
Yeah, like I didn't know where we were right now, so I thought so.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we just he's there and we just walk in, kind of thing.
Yes.
You guys no longer feel the evil aura.
Well, it's a good thing we don't feel that anymore, Bolt. And then he opens the door and she just sees Algernon just sitting there bleeding out. And she's like,
Oh.
she almost she screams and she's like, Mr. Algernon! She runs over to him.
Just
And
puts up his hand. Perhaps less with the hugging.
Where were you? What happened? Did you get run over by something?
Just coughs. A little bit comes out.
I'll heal you. Don't worry, mister. Don't worry.
Thank you. That would be appreciated.
Nah, he will
Bolt's is going to walk on over while she's doing that.
Anyway.
Gonna look him up and down. He's going to ask,
What happened?
Well, first of all, I just want to say, in my defense, I have no defense. I went up to the Demon Queen's castle, went into the throne room, and called myself a hero and picked a fight with the Demon Queen. She's very pretty.
if Bolt is just kind of gonna stare at him for a second. Aww.
6
He
HPs.
He genuinely cannot believe what he's hearing right now. He's never seen someone so unconcerned with their own life.
Now, the good news is, I think she's into me.
In what way?
Well, in the romantic sense, and also in the sense that she placed her fist inside the confines of my body and pulled out vital organs.
How are you alive?
Pauses, gets thoughtful. I guess I'm just that attractive. She didn't want to deny the world another magnificent specimen.
I know this is pointless, but I'm gonna roll to sense motive. I know this is completely pointless, but I'm gonna try.
Oh, I have a cure moderate wounds. That would have been
Can I do that, Mr. DM?
Yeah, go ahead.
so
I do
much.
think it would be fair to give hardcore, like you as Algernon, like some.
Oh yeah, give him. Here's the thing. Just a moment. Because I'm not rolling bluff on this one. It's like.
But not give him like
No. This is me rolling sense motive on myself.
Yeah.
Algernon.
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
I'd say just roll a dice.
Yeah, just roll a dice.
I'd say roll it. Yeah.
Okay, rolling sense motive.
But
yeah.
Give him like an idea of what you look like and like what's going on and like what he would see.
So right now, Algernon is just. He is got wounds that you've never managed one person could be conscious and alive with. Yeah, let alone actually walking around. You know him well enough to know that he is in considerable pain and is definitely putting on a bit of an act to cover it up. Partially for Haley's benefit, mostly for his own benefit. As for whether his answer was lying, you're pretty sure that Algernon doesn't know. Like, Algernon's not entirely sure, and he's just decided to settle for the arrogant answer when it's like Algernon's like suspecting it's some version of he may be the Demon Queen's favorite new toy. But you know, he doesn't know. He also knows it was a very stupid thing to do. But feeling a little better now. By the way, Haley, do you have a restoration there as well?
Restoration?
Yeah. For those wounds that are beyond just the classic.
I have cure moderate wounds.
Oh, I got another one of those. Another one of those would be great. Yeah.
Okay, so I've done cure minor wounds twice, and then I did another one that was cure moderate wounds. So I can do another one.
Yeah, put it like this. I'm still missing 19 hit points after all of that.
Okay. I got you. Don't worry, I'll do another one.
Yeah. Oh, I go up to my new maximum, which is 50. Where is the bit of the wound? Just out of curiosity, where's the bit of the wound that doesn't heal?
She was like basically like punching you in the gut.
Okay, so Algernon's like he kind of feels. It's like he looks down, and just for a moment you can see that like there's something in his torso that's glowing in like a starry void sort of way. Okay, thank you, Haley. I think that's as good as we're gonna get for now. Oh, my maximum hit points are down as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they'd be down for a bit.
Yeah, they're down to 42.
Yeah, just don't forget
Would
that.
Would I be able to? So, is it kind of like a magic that's kind of there, or just like? Because I have dispel magic, where it cancels spells and magic and everything. So like.
To put up a hand. Oh, that thing. No, that's a separate thing. There's a face of a long dead emperor star spawn thing on my chest. Don't worry, totally standard binder stuff. Also, I think some of my wounds are horrifically cursed and can only be healed. By the way, GM, I assume Algernon knows how vile damage works. He uses it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, some of my wounds can only be healed in a consecrated place because they are cursed beyond all standard repair. And also my general constitution is a bit down. That'll probably need other magics to heal. But again, I think she's kind of into me, which is not nothing.
But if she's into you, then she shouldn't be damaging you this much, though, right?
Well, you know how some people show love with hugs, and other people show love with kisses, and other people show love with flowers?
Yeah.
Well, she shows love with incredible physical violence.
How does that work?
Which one?
I don't.
Incredible, physical, or violence?
Violent? I thought violence was a bad thing. How is it a good thing?
Well, you know how there's some foods that you don't like that other people do like?
Hmm.
Well, some people like violence.
Hmm. I don't
And
think I'll ever understand it, but
well, she is an evil demon queen.
that's true. Are you gonna go back to her?
You know, I'm really trying not to now.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. I think you should stay with us, because
I-
I don't want you to get hurt anymore.
yes. Yes. I don't want to get me hurt anymore. I'm always a believer in trying anything once, but, that wasn't fun.
Right. What if you died? Then I'd be so lonely without you.
I'm doing my best to not die, but as a benefit, it is possible that she will be favoring our group now in the upcoming hunt.
Or the
So-
exact
Oh.
opposite.
She will be paying extra special attention to me, which may be a good thing, may be a bad thing. Who knows? You know?
Yeah.
Well, I think you need some rest or something.
You know?
Because you've been through a lot.
I have. And the worst part of it all is, these clothes are ruined. Just look. Just takes out a bit. There's like a little bit of scales, like seared into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is definitely the first time you've been this incredibly injured.
Yeah.
We could go on a shopping spree then, once you get better.
The other healings made actually feel pretty good.
Are you sure?
I think, I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go out and I am going to take a moment and I'm gonna talk to one of my friends and I'm gonna get somebody, who can perhaps help a bit more.
On your own?
Well, I'm gonna go into the bedroom.
Well, okay.
I mean, okay.
I just don't want you to do something stupid by yourself again.
Would I do that?
But you just almost died from the Demon Queen because you were by yourself.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's have a look. Ooh. So I'm just considering these. Unfortunately, if I switch one out I can switch out vestiges in the middle of the day, but if I do, I effectively always fail the influence check on the one that comes in. So I'm actually not going to do that one.
Well, Algernon
Yeah.
figures out his thing. Does Haley and Bolts have anything they want to do or talk about?
Well, Bolts would like to talk to Grick about potentially upgrading his weaponry.
But currently, Gricka has a tummy ache.
Grick
Okay.
would probably be able to do that, I assume.
The question is, would he be willing?
Yeah. Um, I don't know if that's a question I can answer for you.
Okay.
Well, I have another question for you.
Yeah.
How far do you think we're gonna get in session today?
What?
Like, are we gonna get to the actual wild hunt?
We can, yeah.
Because by the time we get to the wild hunt, we need to have all of our upgrades, our potions. We need to have everything sorted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we probably have time for all of that. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to be a little bit cheeky. So I'll link the one I'm gonna change into next. So Algernon's gonna go up. It takes him like 2 minutes. It'll take him about 5 minutes to do all the changes.
Okay.
So you've got that time to talk.
So we can probably just take this session to get everything ready.
Yeah.
And then next session could be the hunt.
Okay.
So this one.
And I know Bolt has to do his upgrades and everything, so I guess that could be like off
Yeah.
screen.
So it's this one.
I mean, yeah, I can work with Eli over the course of the week to figure out our upgrades.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
I can do crafting as well to fit stuff in it. Too. I'm gonna roll
Is that
this
all right
one.
with
Don't-
you, Mr. Dim?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because
So-
I was furiously scrolling through the weapons catalog trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I extremely failed that one because I have a -20 to the check.
Oh, not again.
It's fine. So there is one thing that, as a flavorful thing, I'll typically not usually do because it's more fun to lean into them. But I can take a -1 to checks and ignore the personality thing. I personally don't like to do this because I prefer to let them get me into trouble. But this one is just not the fun sort of trouble. It just turns you into a troublemaker and a mischief maker, and like basically it turns you into one of those annoying prank channels.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a -1 to it and just say no. But his physical change does change. So he's going to come back, and he has 6 fingers now. Yeah, he has 6 fingers on each of his hands. If anyone notices. Well then. And okay, and we are back. So then, guys, where are we going?
Well, am I going to be in the hunting competition?
I mean, imagine so. You know.
I'm not very good at fighting. Do you think they would allow summons?
Oh, of course they would have Haley. You know, great summons. If you can call somebody in, you can call in friends. You can call in friends. They're part of the team.
Okay. I'm just a bit nervous because I've never done a hunting competition before. So, I don't know if I'll be ready for it or not.
You're the best of us, Haley. You know, you are, no joke, probably one of the best in a fight that we have. Both as well.
Really?
Well, both as
Jesus.
well, but you two.
Thank you.
Of
I always
course, of
do my
course.
best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Algernon, can I ask you something?
Ask away.
So, I told this to Bolts earlier, but I see you as a good friend. Can I call you Algernon instead of the polite way of Mr. Algernon?
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's no problem.
That makes me very happy.
I've
never had
for it.
friends before, so
That-
this makes me extra happy.
Well, in that case, you're a natural at having friends.
Exciting.
Right. Anyway, so I've got a new friend in here. He keeps wanting me to do little pranks and stuff, and I might do some pranks occasionally, but I'm gonna try and keep it under tap. But if you see me looking like I'm gonna do something stupid, just pull me up.
Right.
And oh, but I can do this real cool thing now, where, you know that cup game? You put something under a cup and you swirl them around.
Yeah.
I can always win that game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should find that game then. Maybe we can win a ton of things with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, no. You want me? If you want me, if we need to find something in the city, like an item that we need to locate, we need to say location item. I could do that.
Where?
And also GM for just a random thing.
Yeah.
Bonuses on sense motive, appraise checks, spot checks to break through opposing disguise checks, and I will always notice if somebody is trying to take something from me. I auto beat all sleight of hands to pickpocket me.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I will say you do have this uneasy feeling. It's always been lingering ever since you started the fight.
Sure. Do I have any idea what that might be?
You think it is that spell that she cast on you?
Oh yeah. Like now that I've kind of had a chance to think about it, would I've had a chance to get a knowledge check on it?
You can continue to do like knowledge checks, but unless if you get a detect magic, you won't know anything about it.
Does Haley have a detect magic?
Yes.
Okay, could we get a detect magic then?
Okay.
I will just say we did this before I got rid of Dantalion and his bonuses.
Okay. Do I have to roll anything?
Nope. So this is what you will find. The presence of or absence of a magical aura. So there are multiple magical auras. Or wait. Yeah, you have magical items on you. So you will find that there are some magical items on him. And then there is also a curse on him. You know the exact amount of magical auras on him and the potency. The curse is a very powerful. It is overwhelming.
Oh, that's no good.
Let's see. The strength and location of each aura. The curse seems to be kind of like Summer's located, like, you know, Summer's around his like chest area.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, you would have had to make a spell level check, but that's fine. And lingering aura. What else? I think. Oh, this doesn't actually tell you what the spell is, does it? Just the school of magic. Yeah, so you... Why did I think detect magic, like, that you just know a spell? Is that like a 5th edition thing?
Oh. You what to imagine 3. I think it's just something. I think it's generally because most of the time when you have detect magic, you just instantly back it up with the spellcraft.
Gotcha.
And you learn the school of magic, so.
Okay, so the school of magic is conjuration healing. Haley.
Okay.
Conjuration. Okay.
And it feels similar to Raise Dead. As you're, prodding this magical aura, and you're looking for, things that maybe feel similar, because, you guys are trying to, put together, like, what this spell could be, and no one... The spell doesn't exist, apparently, in your guys' knowledge.
Wait, I took constitution damage, and okay. Pause thoughtful. Is it possible that this spell didn't actually prevent me from dying at all? And I kind of, or rather, well, I thought it was a spell to prevent me from dying. But it's quite possible that it was one that was a little bit, how should I say, late on its prevention, and sort of did the preventing after the fact. Actually, get a little butt to the spirits in his brain. Hey guys, did I die? You were in there for a moment. You guys were up there. Were there? Did I die?
You did die.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, guys, turns out I did die. Whoops.
I can feel an aura from you, kind of like raising from the dead.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. Look.
So you're dead, or did you get?
No. I was dead, and I got brought back to life. But there's some horrible curse on me now.
So does that mean that if we get rid of the curse, then you would die?
Just clicks fingers and finger guns. No idea. Okay, so the question is, from what Algernon knows about this sort of thing and all his boundless knowledges and stuff. Actually, wait, he has a divination. He can divine and ask the question straight up. Yo, if the curse gets removed, do I die?
You do that, and the response is... You will not die.
Okay, I was told I won't die, but again, I get the answer to the question I asked, and pause. Does anything else horrible happen to me?
If
Pause. Or to other. Pause. To me or others around me, particularly the person casting the remove curse at the time.
There is a kind of a chuckle, and the demon inside you says, someone in your party is in danger by... Someone in your party is in danger if they are seen by the queen.
Okay. Okay.
I think I
Pause.
know who it is.
Thoughtful. Oh. Okay. Haley.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered the fact that the Demon Queen can probably see through disguise self?
Well, I didn't think it was entirely foolproof.
Yes, I realized that this is quite possible. This is unfortunate. We may not now, but the Demon Queen is almost certainly going to be looking at the Wild Hunt. And if she wasn't looking at us in particular before, she definitely is now. So,
Should I not do the wild hunt and just stay in the sidelines where the crowd is?
it may be wise to stay away, and also stay out of crowds. Disguise self doesn't change your physical form, so if people bump into you and you're not fuzzy, they may get suspicious.
Oh. True.
And if they step on your tail, which isn't actually there.
The demon will speak up and say, she is safe as long as she does not meet the queen in person.
Okay, I'm getting some good clarifications. Just don't meet the Demon Queen in person, and you should be okay. So you're probably okay to stay if you stay with us, and I don't know, make yourself scarce if we ever have to meet her in person again.
Okay, sounds good. I can do that.
Okay.
I prefer
Okay.
not to meet her anyway. She's
All right.
scary.
And the Demon Queen, the demon in my head, is also avoiding a couple of my questions, so I'm not going to press him. That's just a great way to get a really useless answer. All thoughtful. So probably not great. I did die. She did kill me. She brought me back to life, which is something, but she's cursed me horribly. So that's good, but then that's bad, then that's good.
Sounds like a very neutral thing, since it's just very bad. Good.
Yes, I am also alive, which is so major good points. We should do the shopping though. Pause, bolts. I am very sorry about all of this.
That's okay. Because I'm just glad that you're alive.
Yes. Shall we do shopping?
Let's go.
Okay.
Bolts, are you coming?
I will stay behind.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Rest well.
So,
Well, let's see what Bolts wants to do then, and he stays behind as the other two do something.
It's genuinely not much. He's really just focused on making sure he's prepared for the tournament, and most of that is going to be convincing Grick to spend money on him.
Okay.
Which we have agreed is going to be done off screen. So
yeah. What is our budget, by the way? Like, once we've sold everything off, what is our budget going to be?
yeah, how much money we got?
Yeah, like, what's our budget?
Well, what are we buying? Just clothes?
Well, it comes down to, like, what's our budget before the Wild Hunt to gear up? And then we can
Because we
work
sold
out.
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we sold a bunch of stuff, so we've got some amount of gold, like, to split.
So he has
I
28,000 gold pieces on his character sheet.
But that counts in all his gear, personal gear, and stuff like that. Is the catch? That's
No,
that's
there's 28,000 after selling everything that he sold.
Okay, so is it? So does that mean it's like 4,500 of a budget to spend each? Does that line up GM with? Yeah, like we're 8th level.
Wait, does that include the money that he had before selling stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So he now has 28,000. He has taken all the gold from selling the stuff that he deemed his.
Yeah.
Because we remember Grick is a selfish bastard. He was not keen on sharing.
Yeah. Oh
Right.
yeah. No. So like, I suppose the question is how much budget do we have to spend each person?
Well, what were you carrying on you when you went to go sell?
Me? I
Yeah,
wasn't
you.
carrying. I wasn't carrying anything because Grick just takes all the items
Well,
and
then
puts them on
it's all
himself.
bricks.
Yeah.
You have what you had before selling.
I mean, like,
Unless you want to argue with them.
Well, like this thing. I haven't really been pushing it much because this argument's kind of lame to have. But like, I've just been assuming that eventually the party stuff would be sold off and people would get stuff. Like I have 1,000 gold pieces of my own stuff, of my own gold to spend.
Yeah. I'll talk to Gricka as well, and make sure to see what he's doing with it all.
Yeah.
You know what? I could probably give him a message right now and just see.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Like we can sort of vapor it and we can go off and doing our shopping thing, exactly what we're buying.
I'll probably like just get a couple things.
Yeah.
Probably getting some armor would be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Haley currently has think.
Yeah, so chances are, I think so. What we have, wait, I have some notes here about what we're getting, what we have on the shopping list.
Okay.
So we have 2 days, and we can make 1,000 gold pieces worth of stuff a day. So we can basically make some of it and then buy the rest of it. And exactly what we do, what we buy and what we get is kind of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we just say we're going to go out and we're going to buy some armor for Haley, and then we'll work out what that armor is according to our budget later on.
Okay, so Grick is asking, did anyone ask him about the money he got from selling the stuff?
Yes, definitely.
I mean, I know Haley didn't, so it's...
Put like this, Algernon definitely would.
He would reluctantly split it if it was brought up, but it isn't even on his mind otherwise.
Yeah.
So
that's fair.
Because you asked, he would split it.
Sure, that's grand. So it's what, 5,000 gold pieces each? I think.
Well, that depends how you want to split it, because like he keeps my money.
Sure. I mean, we can just say 5,000 for Haley and Algernon, and then 10,000 between the two of you guys if you're pooling gold.
Just want to make sure that that is the actual amount of money that he got. I think he had 13,000 beforehand.
Like, that's fair.
You guys go shopping. I'll get the amount.
Yeah.
I'll get the exact amounts.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're getting you some armor. What kind of armor are you looking for today?
I don't know. I've never had armor before. I guess something that can protect me but looks cute.
Okay. Just pull up stuff. So Algernon is gonna do a thing where he's just gonna focus. He's got a new voice in his head. Hey, Andy, could you point me towards where I get a nice bit of chainmail?
He will tell you where to go, and you guys will find yourselves in the market district.
Okay.
He does clarify to ask if she's looking for something magical.
Yeah. No, we're looking for magic. We can afford some magical chainmail, some magical armor. You're worth it.
Okay. And then he will also ask whether or not it has to be on how expensive your price is.
So if we're looking at about 5,000, you know, we're probably going to be able to. We're going to say +1, +2. You know, we're looking at somewhere in the 1,000 to 4,000 range. Our accountant, we're still clarifying details with our accountant for exactly our budget.
Yeah.
How much money, how much gold does Haley have just sort of ambiently?
Quite a bit.
Yeah,
Quite a bit. I know she's not much of a spender, so
yeah.
let me double check.
Yeah, so
12,709 gold.
Oh, well, how much of that do you want to spend on armor?
Well, since we have a lot of money, or at least she does, I guess the sky is the limit.
So +2 is 4,000 and +3 is 9,000. So how much do you want to spend for the extra +1 AC? Oh, how do you feel about a shield?
Huh.
How
heavy is it?
It'll be cobalt sized. It'll be sized just for you.
So when I'm summoning, do I need both hands?
nope, clerics are OP and they don't need free hands.
They do. Well, you need of course, you'll need your holy symbol, but we could put your holy symbol on your shield.
Yep, that's a thing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go with the shield option.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go with a nice armor and some shields.
Okay, I got your money.
Okay.
He made about 16,000 gold, and he is willing to split it evenly per person, counting bolts as a person.
Yeah.
So that would mean 4,000 for each of you.
Yeah. Sounds good. So we have an effective budget of 18,000 for the party because crafting basically gives us an extra 2,000 gold.
Right.
Drake is probably going to be. Now remember, you can only craft like one thing at a time.
You can only craft 1,000 a day. But I think you can craft you can do 1,000 gold of crafting a day.
Oh.
Yeah, that's our limiting factor rather than the 1 a day thing.
And both you and Grit can craft, right?
Yeah. If we're going with the brooches of shielding, I think that's where we're going. We'd be crafting.
Okay, I'm gonna be asking Grit to make me a new weapon. We only have 2 days, don't we?
Yeah. You don't have enough time to make a good weapon. You'd probably have to just buy that one outright.
Yeah, maybe time enough to upgrade my current weapons.
Going from +1 to +2 would take a day and a half.
Per weapon.
And
I have 2 of them. Yikers.
Yeah.
All right.
The brooch of shielding can be done in a day. Is the nice one.
Yeah, but we need one for each of us, don't we?
True. So we can make 2 brooches of shielding.
You'll make 2 brooches of shielding.
I can make 2 brooches of shielding. We can make the 4 brooches of shielding between the 2 of us in the 2 days.
Yeah, but I want weapons. I want to make at least one of my weapons capable of like better equipped for demon slaying.
There's oils you can do. You know, you can add oils to the weapon to prep them for a fight. Might be a good way to.
That's an idea. They're also you guys got an equipment that changes your weapon into good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Wait, what? We got equipment for that?
Yeah.
When?
I think it was like a couple episodes ago.
Oh yeah, how
Yeah.
much of that did we get? It's in the thing.
Wait, I don't know. Wait, Greg might have sold that.
Oh no. Oh no. Was it in his list?
I think it's the symbol of transfiguration, maybe.
No, I think that doesn't. I think that does something very different.
Oh no, it purifies food.
Yeah.
Well, we'll assume we don't have it then. If we can't find it, we'll assume Grick sold it. Unless you want me to ask Grick if he still has it.
I don't see it immediately. Can't be sure. There's a lot of shit here.
We'll
Yeah.
worry about it later.
Okay.
So for now, we can worry about the details. For now, regardless of what else is happening, we are going and we are having a little chat with somebody. We're buying some nice threads for Haley. Gonna go in. Gonna talk to a lovely armorier and say, well, hello there. We have our good friend Haley here, and we would like to buy some armor and some shielding.
Oh, I got the perfect fit for a little kobold like that.
Excellent. Excellent. What do you got for us?
Well, I got anything up to 2,000 gold pieces.
Okay, you don't have some of that nicer +2 armor?
Sadly, we're not even allowed to.
No?
Wizard of the Tower. Wizard of the Cowl.
Wizard of the Cowl, man. Didn't you know?
Oh dear. What about the Wizard of the Cowl? Has he got the monopoly?
Oh yeah. Pretty much.
I'll tell you what. You know, your stuff, I think we're gonna need some of that for ourselves later on, but unfortunately, we're doing the Wild Hunt. The +2 stuff, I think, is what we need. Haley, you met the Wizard of the Cowl, right, or something? You're going to meet him.
Yeah. I didn't look at him though. I was supposed to look up.
Okay. Well, I mean, God, just Algernon has this, at this stage, he's got the visions of the future. He doesn't need any special powers, have you see. Haley, you do need that +2 armor, don't you? Or you want it, or you think you should have it.
I think so because, I'm not very strong and everything.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I suppose we have to go visit the Wizard of the Cowl.
Should we not?
Oh, no, we do. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, Haley. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Well, GM, I suppose we're going to go see the Wizard of the Cowl. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of, oh God, his eyes, they burn into my mind.
You guys visit the Wizard of the Cowl. And eventually you'll make your way to the mid, walk up the tower. The people will let you through. They tell you the details. They tell you, hey, make sure you don't look at him or else you will not be able to move. And it will be not be a great time.
What sort of thing is it? Is it like paralyzing or?
He just shrugs. No idea.
Okay. I will go up, There, I suppose.
Does everyone go up?
I think Bolt
Oh
stayed
yeah, fuck.
behind.
Volts is
so-
not there. Forgot.
Yeah,
Bolts is
so it's
not
just me and
there.
Yeah.
Neither is Greg.
Neither is Grick.
Well then, let's see.
Yeah. And eventually, there'll be like the door opens, a ring kind of like sounds off, and they would have told you once you hear the ring, make sure not to look at him,
Of course, of course.
and you hear the footsteps, or you don't, because they are silent.
Sure.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna roll something for myself.
And you will ask the party,
Hmm.
how can I help you on this evening?
Well, we're looking for some armor and perhaps a shielding. And Algernon is looking down, but there's definitely the he's put like this. He's not looking at the Wizard of the Cowl, but he is also not being as steadfast about not looking at him as he perhaps should be.
You thought you saw something kind of crawl under his robes.
Oh. Interesting.
It was like something small and quick.
Ah.
You didn't sense anything that was, trying to steal from you, or else that would have immediately gone off.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Now, I'm just going to PM something to you. I'm going to request if I get a knowledge check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just going to PM something to you. Make a knowledge. Yeah, I figured. And I'm just going to roll a knowledge check as well. Ooh, probably not.
No.
Okay. No. Still kind of looking wiggly and stuff. Yeah, so he is gonna be there, and basically as this goes on, his eyes are gonna slowly kind of keep going up, just as if nothing horrible continues to happen to him. His eyes are gonna be slowly drifting up over the course of this conversation. Because
Okay.
I got a 6 on my wisdom check.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you guys say when he asks you what you guys need and want as this is going on?
Yeah, well, Haley is the one that wants it.
Haley?
I was looking for some shields and armor so I can be extra protected in the hunting competition.
Ah, yes. We have those. Okay.
good.
How powerful would you like them? Both of them the same or different?
If
Sorry, did you say yes?
different.
Oh, different. Well. And what would you like the armor? And what kind of armor? There are many types.
Well, Algernon said that chainmail would be the best one. So, and that can go underneath my clothes, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Alrighty. And the level? Or the chainmail?
What does that mean?
He's asking you on how powerful the chainmail.
How high does the level go?
It can go up to 10.
Oh, so like the level is like the plus whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So they were telling
What
you
would?
a +1 is 2,000, and a
Mm-hmm.
+2 is 4,000.
+1 is 1,000. It's half the cost. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll paste it in. UPC.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
It's 4,000 for a +2.
What would be a +3?
You want +3 armor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be 9,000.
Oh, gross.
Yep. But it'll last
Plus-
until a pretty while, like a pretty long time.
Okay. Well, we'll go with the +3 then. Think about the benefit.
And the shield, how powerful would you like it?
How much would a +2 be?
4,000.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Same as armor.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be different. I'll just do a +1 for this.
He nods. And he will procure the items for you and have them placed on the appropriate areas for you to buy them, and the exchange can happen as you buy your equipment.
Nice. Ooh.
And eventually, I believe, Algernon, you look at the wizard.
Yes.
Are
Eventually,
you immune to fear today?
I
now?
am. Immunity to fear is something I get straight from the class. So long as I'm binding any vestige, I am flat immune to fear.
Okay.
We finally get to know what he looked like.
Yeah.
Fear is like anything like shaken, frightened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shaken, frightened, panicked, all of those spooky things. I'm a fearless warrior. Which, fear keeps you safe. I feel like being fearless has been a net negative this session.
It has been.
I know, no fear.
And as you look at him, you will see a face full of bugs and insects, creatures. His hands have like these tendrils almost of bugs, vermin.
Aw.
Gross.
Presumably, he's noticing.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you for all of your business, and will nod politely, making polite eye contact.
He will nod back.
Anyway, well, this was a wonderful day. Haley, I think we're going to go before I do anything more stupid.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Wizard.
Please come back again.
Oh, I'm certain we will be later on. I do have other shopping business to attend to, and you are one of the arcane crafters of this place.
As I am. And he intends to leave unless you guys have any other business to buy items.
I think we're good for now. once we actually like tally up all our shopping and stuff like that, there'll probably be more. But for the moment, at the very least.
Okay. Yeah. I'll assume that you guys get your shopping done, and this is
Yeah.
probably where you get it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the place to be.
Yeah.
For anyone who's anyone.
Anyone who has actual money.
Yeah.
But do you guys want to take a 5-minute break while we hang out and chill?
Yeah,
Sure.
that sounds like a plan.
cool.
I just need to use the washroom.
Yes, and I need to
As do I.
review.
Alrighty. We will be right back, guys.
Woo.
Alrighty. Let's see. Mr. Hardcore.
Yeah.
Is there any items that you were looking at?
Oh, I'm looking at a lot of stuff. I've been researching this entire time that Algernon and Haley have been doing.
Oh, really?
Shit. Yeah, I have so many books and tabs open right now. Particularly since I don't have time to actually make a new weapon. Looking into weapon crystals.
Oh yeah.
And enhancements. I forget which it's actually called.
Yeah, enchantments, enhancements, pretty much the same thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Remind me, with an artificer, their effective caster level is their class level +3, right?
Let's check.
I remember this was brought up like at the very beginning of the campaign.
Let's see.
I think there was a plus or -3 in there. It might be class level -3. I'm being optimistic.
Yeah. Okay. That's infusions. Craft reserve. Yes, craft reserve. Price of knowledge. Artisan bonuses. Doing item creation. Stable item creation. An artificer can create a magic item even if he does not have access to that spell. There are prerequisites for the item. The artificer can make a successful use magic device check to emanate each spell normally. An artificer can make a successful check for each prerequisite. It comes to the end of the crafting time. For the purpose of meeting item prerequisites, an artificer's effective caster level effective equals to his artificer level plus 2. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, level plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so his effective caster level is 10. Correct.
Yes. Correct.
Good to know. Good to know. One thing that I was really looking at that really caught my eye was, let me scroll here. Ranged weapons. Here we go. Weapon crystals. The Fiendslayer crystal gives plus 1d6 to weapon damage against evil outsiders. Overcomes damage reduction is good. And if greater, which I don't think I can do greater because it requires plus 3 enhancement.
Yeah.
Struck evil outsider can't teleport for 1 round on critical hit. That's not that good of a bonus.
Yeah, it's the critical hits are kind of like meh sometimes.
I mean, it requires a critical hit. That's a really low odd.
Yeah. But the part of bypassing damage reduction is actually huge.
I know.
Yeah. And
that's why I really want it.
That's the main thing. The critical hit is just a bonus. I think that's how you should look at it.
Yeah, so I would definitely want the one that overcomes damage reduction is the lesser crystal.
Okay.
So I would definitely want one of those for each of my swords.
Okay.
The issue is they cost 3,000 market price, which means that they are, in order to make the crystal, it costs 1,500.
Yeah.
So I can't make 2 of them. I would have to buy one.
Yeah.
That would be hard to convince Grick to do. I could get a lesser and a least, but the least only gets the plus 1d6. It doesn't get the overcome damage reduction.
Oh.
So I would have to. So I guess in that situation, I might have to use an oil for my other weapon to get it to overcome damage reduction.
Yeah. You could always just buy oils for now and then buy the crystal later.
I do like the plus 1d6 though, because I feel like I have a hunch I might be fighting. Wait, is anyone in the city an outsider? Is the queen an outsider?
Yeah,
I feel
the
like
Queen
she
is an
the
outsider.
Queen would very much be an outsider.
Yeah.
Are there other outsiders in the city?
Yeah. Yes. The
Okay.
shadow creature thingies that you guys kind of ran into, and Haley was kind of being all friendly to. That was an outsider.
Yeah, so there's other outsiders. Presumably, most of them are evil. I feel like that would come in handy in this tournament in particular.
Yeah.
So I do kind of want the crystal if possible. But that does take up 3/4 of the crafting time.
Yeah.
So maybe, we'll see. Then so that would be my, honestly, the other weapon crystals for the time that we have don't look good. I would look at better ones, but again, I don't think I can convince Grick to spend $6,000 on something he could spend 3,000 to make.
Time is the most valuable currency of all.
Not to Grick.
Currency is the most valuable currency of all, Rick.
Yeah, exactly. The other thing I'm looking at is the weapon enhancements, which if I get the crystal of fiend slaying, I'm only gonna have enough for not much.
I don't suppose we're going to get very far on friendship was the real treasure all along.
Are you asking me?
Despite
Oh,
the
just-
fact, despite the fact that Greg has 20,000 gold, he doesn't want to spend a dime of it. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
spend a copper piece.
So sorry for being late.
Oh, you're all
No
good.
worries.
We're
We're
just chilling.
discussing my options.
Yeah, we're just chilling and discussing, socioeconomic policies of kobolds.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah. Or her alternate title. Oh, that Grick is a goddamn cheapskate.
I was
Whoa. What is this? Iron Ward Diamond Lesser. Damage reduction 3
Oh.
over blank. Prevents up to 30 damage per day.
They're so good. Love them.
That's only 2,000 market price?
Yeah,
That's broken.
really good. And you can just slap it onto any armor you like.
Yeah, I could put that on my chest.
Could.
Because I'm made of armor.
Yeah.
Well, I technically wear armor. Like it's just
Yeah.
fused onto my body.
Yeah, but like, who cares about technicalities?
yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay. So yeah, but that's 2,000. Oh, I can't. That would that brings the total to 2,500. That I can't get that and the crystal of lesser fiend slaying.
Yeah.
I would have
I'd
to
say-
go to the Wizard of the Cowl.
Like, I'd say there's at least some room for like, we can go down and exchange some gold and then, make it up later on.
You do not have
staying
a lot.
Well, I've still got 4K to spend.
You don't have as much as Greg. It doesn't feel right. Well, then again, Bolts wouldn't care.
Yeah.
I care, but Bolts wouldn't. If you would offer, he would be fine with that.
Yeah, I said we'll kind of play it by ear. The thing about Algernon is his class doesn't really need that huge amount of cash.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his stuff. It's one of those things of, it's good because his class doesn't need that much cash, but it's also bad because the class doesn't benefit from cash that much.
Yeah.
Which isn't really where you want to be.
Are there no binder items?
So there's a handful of items that benefit, but basically there's a couple of binder items, but there's one binder item that's really good, but it's like 14,000.
Oh.
I'll be definitely getting it. It's like a box that you can put a vestige into and then swap out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then there's like an item that gives you a bonus to binding checks, but they don't really matter. And then there's one item from one obscure book that gives you bonuses to supernatural abilities, but that's also pretty expensive. So
Okay.
I'm kind of stuck just buying standard armor and stuff like that. So we'll get there. Right now, there's not much.
I understand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you lied about the Shatter Spike, by the way, Mr. DM. You said it was a short sword.
Oh yeah. I changed it.
Oh, you changed it for me? Aw, I'm sorry for accusing you. Okay, cool. Ooh. if Grick stayed up a little late, he could make a Shatter Spike. It's 4,315 gold.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh.
that's fine. If that's something you want to make.
Ooh. Honestly, it sounds really freaking cool. Let me see here. Shatter Spike. Specific weapons. That is part of D228.
He's Dungeon Master.
Okay, that
Dungeon
makes
Master
sense.
book.
Yeah. I like that the books reference each other.
Yeah. Basically, this book was made after a lot of the other books were made. And so they added like basically the Dungeon Master stuff, and then like all the other extras, and put it into this one.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
228. Let's see here. What? There it is, Shatter Spike. Wielders without the improved Sunder feat use Shatter Spike as a +1 short sword. Only wielders with the improved Sunder feat adds a +4 bonus, including the sword's +1 enhancement bonus, to the opposed roll when attempting to strike a foe's weapon. Successful shatter deals 1d8 plus points of damage plus the wielder's strength modifier to the target weapon.
Is there anything Haley wants to do in the city other than shopping?
Dang it!
Nothing really, to be honest. Nothing that really interests her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a scary place, so.
Okay.
I can't make the Shatter Spike. It requires a caster level of 13.
Ooh. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Also, you need a strength of 13, and I don't think Rick has that.
You need a strength of 13 to craft it?
Yep.
I also, when you're looking up stuff, Algernon has the benefit that he has every crafting feat, one at a time. So if something requires a super weird crafting feat, Algernon has it.
Ooh.
He can make Abeloth glitz.
Oh.
Whoa, what is this? The Sunblade. This sword is the size of a bastard sword, however, is wielded as if it were a short sword with respect to weight and ease of use.
Oh, that's neat.
That's really neat. Bastard sword I can use my dex mod on? That's nice.
The only thing with the Bastard Sword, it's exotic item or exotic weapon. You need the feat for that.
Right. Thank you for the heads up.
Yeah.
It could make it. It's really expensive though, so probably not going to happen.
Anytime soon now.
Yeah.
Haley.
Hmm.
All the guys are, looking at items in the shop. There is something that catches your eye, and there's like these like billboards every now and then, like throughout the city, and maybe in like one of the shops, there is a little message board, and it looks like it has like a freshly minted paper on it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you check it out, I could tell you what it is about.
I'll go over there and check it out.
It is a. Let's see the name of this. It is a request for. Okay, this needs to load. It is a request to get a what would you call that? Basically, it's like a guard duty for doing like guard duty on a caravan trip for like a long distance, and they are paying pretty handsomely.
Okay.
It says big reward, money, some money up front, and bonus bonus at the end. And it says a trip to, let's see. It says a trip to the Darkwood Mansion.
Do I know where that is? Probably.
Let's see.
Hey, Aljon, question. What's your alignment?
True neutral.
So same as me right now, and Grick is definitely not good, so I cannot make the Sunblade.
Let's have a look.
I think what's I think artificers have a weird thing where they're able to replicate things. They can replicate good, I think.
Really?
I think.
Yeah.
You have to ask him about his powers a little bit more too.
Yeah, I believe they can do. They have to pass a special check, and they get to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make a UMD check to emulate non-spell requirements, including alignment and race, using the normal DCs for the skill.
Ooh.
So yeah, he can fake the alignment.
Yeah.
Cool.
He just has to think good thoughts as he's making them. It's like, gosh, I want to go and do a charity right now.
Did I give you guys a journal entry on like the letters and notes? I thought I gave you guys letters from
the cheater?
no. Or yeah, you guys got that, but then you guys also should have got something from the what's her face? The Hague Cave.
Wakanda? Wait, where in the Hag Cave would we have got? Oh wait, I wasn't here for this. I don't know.
Oh. It was like letters or something.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, but I just don't remember
Yeah,
what was in the letters.
It's ringing a dim bell that it's in the other room, kind of muffled.
Oh, I think I.
But yeah, so the thing on the bulletin board was like a cargo mission.
Yeah.
Okay. How tall is this bulletin board? Because if it's tall enough for Haley, then she'll probably just take it off. If not, she'd have to go over to the guy.
You'll notice that there is like a step stool that's like, movable.
Okay. So, she goes up the stool and takes it, and then, She goes over to the other guys and is just like,
Well, I found this thing that might help, for some extra money and everything.
and she holds it up to them.
It's just a
Sounds-
cargo mission where we have to go to this spooky mansion. A haunted mansion, you might say.
A haunted mansion. I mean, we could definitely do that. After the hunt and what we're doing right now. But
Yeah, since we're spending a lot of money,
Yeah.
getting ready
Yeah.
for the hunt. So I think it's a good thing after it to get all
No.
that money back.
That sounds very smart, and I think we will go for that.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
It does. Sounds very good indeed. We will take note of that. And I will literally take note of it here. My notes.
Okay. I also put it into the campaign story handouts. And right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just so people are able to remember it as well. Okay. That is the note. Um, let's see.
What was I doing?
I guess that's pretty much all. Save and save. Um, yeah, I guess we're pretty much just waiting for Grick to get back.
Yeah,
Yep. Pretty much.
unfortunate.
You want me to see if he can join right now?
Uh, you guys do have like a day or two left.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 days.
Yeah.
Woo woo days.
Yeah, like otherwise, like unless you guys like have any ideas what to do between then. Yeah.
We do. basically, I'm just gonna work out with Grick what we're going to make, what we're going to buy. I assume if we're going to go buy anything, we'll go check by the Wizard of the Cow. I'll run it by you if we're going to buy anything, just to make sure that we can get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys are pretty good with the creation too as well. So,
As long as we follow the rules.
Yeah.
The rules.
Yeah, there's nothing like. I don't think there's anything that you can't get through the wizard.
Cool.
Let me pull up exactly. Yeah, like
Cool.
I don't think I need much myself. Yeah, like a plus four charisma thing is 16,000, which is expensive.
Yeah. You guys could learn a bit about what the wild hunt is going to have, or what it's usually about, where it is. You can learn about the battle bath as well.
I've already learned as much. I feel like as much as I can about the battle bath.
Yeah.
I thought it was the blood bath.
It's battle
Tournament
bath.
art.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very close though.
Yeah. I mean, I think he said from what I remember, it was only 3 rounds. There are different types of battles. There are team battles and solo battles.
Yeah. And I'm assuming it for this, you guys are just going to do the single battle for one-on-ones, or are you guys going to do a team battle?
Haley would probably find it more comfortable to do a team battle than.
You could just not enter.
That's true.
Yeah, because I wasn't too sure on what you guys wanted to do for the battle bath. On it, if you guys wanted to do a team or just send bolts in.
I thought we were required to like all be there, but if it's optional, then Haley probably won't. She'll just cheer on bolts instead.
Right, for now, I'm happy enough cheering on bolts. If it turns out that like Algernon's not against it, but for right now, I'm happy enough with having bolts having the spotlight. You know, give doing this voice a rest. take a little bit of time out of the spotlight. Enjoy myself. Not be getting murdered horribly for once. In the downtime, does Algernon's constitution naturally heal?
Not after one day.
Okay, well, in the first day, he'll bind the crafty one, but he'll also bind one that casts it's a psionic one, so it casts the psionic version of restoration on himself.
Okay.
Does that clear it
Roll
up?
for it.
It's like body purification or something. Purification?
Is that what you get?
Yeah.
Purification?
Body purification. Let me just. Yeah, here we go. I get this. I also get this. I get one that lets me heal myself, and I get one that lets me like sustenance. I don't have to eat.
Okay. When you try the body purification, the spell goes off, but it doesn't heal the wound for some reason. Or like it doesn't heal the constitution.
Sure. Now this is I'm probably gonna guess the answer to this question. I'm assuming there is no helpful divine temples in the city. You know,
Well,
for all the, well, I mean, it's look.
would
It's
you
a
like to
demon queen.
investigate?
I mean, it's a demon queen, you know. You know, I will, but I'll be investigating through the almighty bluff score. Be
Okay.
like, yeah. You know, I'll be trying to keep things on the down low. But I'll have a look out, see if there's anything there.
You looking for like a
I'm not-
religious group?
I'm basically I'm looking to see if there's any place with that's hallowed ground.
Hollowed
I doubt
ground.
it.
Like
Yeah, hollowed
okay. Ah.
I'm on the assumption that it's like this is working on the same rules as the vile damage.
You ask around, and the people that the people that you ask, they're like, "Oh, I wouldn't know that. Why would I need that? I'm not some goody two shoe."
Oh, of course, but I'm so evil. I want to go there just to be, because think about it. It's only you can imagine how evil it is to be evil in somewhere good.
Oh, like destroy it.
Yeah. Absolutely, that's it. Nod.
I'd never heard of any hollowed grounds nearby, but gonna roll. Oh shit, no. He doesn't know shit.
Okay.
The guy that you're talking to.
Yeah, well, Algernon won't try too much. I imagine he's just going to have to live with it until he gets outside the city and, find someone else. And also trying to figure out a way to remove the curse. But yeah, Algernon's just kind of accepting that he's going to have to roll with it for now.
Okay, there is something else that's happening.
Oh dear. Here we go.
There is. So, if you remember, it was 2 episodes ago when you first got into the city. You were kind of exploring, and there was that tugging of someone kind of calling you.
Yeah.
It was like from the castle.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, that tugging when you were in the castle, it wasn't coming from the demon queen.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no. Algernon takes a moment. Before the GM finishes, Algernon, and he's learning this, Ash takes a moment. I have been doing things that could get me killed all day. But go on.
Yeah. And it's always there. And you just even like when you're trying to sleep,
Yeah.
you just get this feeling of like, it's like, hey, come check it out. You.
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost like pulling you by a chain or prodding you. Do you give in to the temptation of figuring out what it is?
GM, what part of Algernon's personality or actions recently would ever think he is capable of learning?
The power of friendship.
Okay, put it like this. Algernon will So, on the one hand, Haley being around would make all of this safer and would be some counter to my bad decision making. On the other hand, she'll come along regardless and get into trouble. But I'm gonna trust Haley, and Alshon is going to go to Haley and go, and Bolts, but Bolts can come too, and Greg would be there as well. Basically, the entire party. Well, you know that whole binding friendship thing? Well, my binding senses, I'm not entirely sure. I'm getting a sort of a vibe from the castle, but not the Demon Queen. I don't plan to go meet the Demon Queen again. Let's be clear here. It's not her. It's something else in that general vicinity. I probably should have investigated the first time I went in there, but in my defense, I was very distracted getting murdered in a very attractive way by the Demon Queen. Oh, God.
That sounds dangerous.
I mean, relatively speaking, compared to what I've done over the last few days, I actually think this one breaks even as fairly safe.
Mm.
Can you locate it exactly?
I'm thinking like, it's like a hotter, colder thing. I know what points. He'll like point in the exact direction. I know it's like there. I won't. I'm pretty sure I won't have to look around for it. I'll be able to just walk towards it.
Should we not wait until after the tournaments?
It could very well be a power boost. Also, you're right. I could wait until after the tournament. That is an accurate statement.
We have not gotten all of our new equipment yet.
That's true, and I am, he's also just making whatever one of the items he's got here. That's quite accurate. Well, I mean, if you tell me explicitly not to go, I won't go. I do want
not
to go. Fine, I won't go.
We can go later, Algernon.
Yes, later. I said, you don't have video. You can't see me just hovering over the bluff button.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
No. It's okay. I won't go. There we go.
Oh, seems legit.
It seems legit.
Yeah, that was diplomacy, my boy, guys.
Oh. Is that character development?
Oh,
Is it?
Is it?
character
I
development.
really wanted to go.
But it's okay. I'm not going because you said we'd go after the tournament. And making firm plans for the future and being excited about them is a great thing to do before going into a potentially dangerous situation.
Having something to look forward to will make you more inclined to stay alive.
Mhm.
Yes. Have I also mentioned how I've got like family back home I'm excited to meet and I love life. Also, just
All right, now you need to roll bluff.
it's fine. Well, now I'm going to go silent because I've got a sore throat.
He's being too edgy.
God,
No,
Demon Queen, she's so thick.
It's just all the gravel you have to gargle for this voice is not healthy.
Where is it? Where's the source? I want it.
Why did you say that name? Yes. It turns out that the Demon Queen's mother is also called Martha.
Martha.
Yeah, no kidding. That's her mom. Something else happens for Haley.
Little old me?
Yeah. And it's probably, maybe like the next day or something, and like we're kind of like doing things like in and out of order because, we're doing
Mhm.
crafting and but this would be like, tomorrow in the morning
Right.
when you're doing your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're doing your prayers, your ability kind of like activates and you're able to speak with Aura, the goddess of good.
Mm-hmm.
And you will hear a soft, gentle voice pleading with you. Dear little Haley, if you were ever confronted with the great evil that is within the city,
Mm-hmm.
do not meet with it. Do not go. Do not let it see you, or the consequences will be dire.
Can I ask her what the great evil is?
It is the Demon Queen.
Oh.
She is
Okay.
a being of great power.
I will never face. I promise.
And that's pretty much what you get.
Mm-hmm.
A warning of something that possibly could happen in the future because it's already happened with Algernon, and
Mm-hmm. I'm getting major senses that I'm not supposed to be here. It sounds good.
yeah,
She's a good girl.
She's a good. Can't do.
But I will write that down. Future note. Being told a second time to not go face to face with the demon queen.
It's a nice looking Chekhov's gun you got hanging on the wall right there.
Just pass me
Nice
by.
looking pistol.
Free gun.
what else happens? City. You guys would have time to figure out what that letter is all about, or like not the letter, the caravan, and where exactly it is, where you guys are going. You guys would also have time to figure out what kind of creatures would be in the wild hunt.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually important.
What would they be?
So either you guys could pay the cheat to figure that out, or you guys could sneak in to their perhaps like a compound, or
Uh,
figure out.
We don't have a rogue.
Algin. Well, we could sneak in. We could do the social infiltration, where Algin and I would come in and be yes, we inspector for wild hunt inspector here, making sure that everything's in order. I just need you to give over your capabilities. We're making sort of a little pamphlet for everybody to give out to all the supporters, so they know like what your special powers are. That way, like everybody will be cheering for their favorite fighters. You need to really sell all
I
your
think
abilities
these are the
properly here.
creatures he's talking about.
Yes.
Like the ones, the ones we're hunting.
Yes. Pretend I said all of that, but in a way that makes sense for the fact that these are non-sentient creatures. Yes, I need the list of all the creatures for the pamphlets, so that we know what to put down. And like we can have a bet. All the competitors can be putting bets on which creatures get the first kills. That sounds like a good reason to give me all of the information.
Question: how much would it be for from the cheater for the list of wild hunt animals?
Let's see. I think let's see. He will. So he's got like a little list, and there's like 50 gold pieces for useful information, like more or less tips. But I think it
Like per creature?
for all the creatures, I think it would be like 100
gold pieces.
Yeah.
What do you think, Algernon or Haley? You wanna pony up?
100 gold? Yeah, I could drop 100.
Yeah, I can. We can
Go halvesies.
Yeah.
have these. Yeah, 50-50.
Okay, 50-50. Yeah.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yep. I'm taking notes.
So there are let's see. The list, he'll kind of go over how it kind of works. The top dog is worth 500 points, and the lowest ranks are worth 10 points. There is even like rank 5 is 50 points, and that's kind of how some of these creatures are listed as. Number 10 is an additional reward that is a secret, and isn't given points. But if you capture this creature alive, you will get a additional reward. And
so 2 rewards.
Yeah. So he will tell you that you have to capture a unicorn alive.
Oh.
Or kill it and get 1 reward.
Yeah. If you kill it, there will be no reward for it.
Oh.
Doesn't give points or any rewards. Yeah, it has to be alive.
Do all the monsters have to be alive, or just the unicorn?
Just the unicorn. Everything else, you need the point tag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Number 9 is a minotaur with 10 points each. Number 8 is a shadow mastiff with 20 points each. There is 10 of them. Number 7 is a digester. It is 25 points each. There are 7 of them. Number 6, there is the gray render zombie. It is worth 25 points each. There are 6 of them. There is chimeras. There are 5 of them. They're worth 50 points. There is number 4 is Hydra. It is a 7-headed Hydra. It's worth 50 points. There are 4 of them. There is number 3, which is Naga Dark. 75 points. There are 3 of them. There are 2. Number 2 is 2 Bone Devils, worth 200 points.
Each.
Yes. And number 1 is a Gargantuan Scorpion, worth 500 points.
Okay. All right. So there was you heard was it what was the zombie?
The zombie was a
25
gray
points,
render.
What was rank 7?
Digester.
Yeah, digester.
I got it all.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll throw the list in the thing. Is it okay if I do that, Mr. DM?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. There's the summary.
Yeah. You guys will know that the Bone Devil is a extremely difficult enemy, and the Scorpion is different because the poison is very dangerous.
Oh,
Mhm.
just let me handle it.
Yeah. It can deal a ton of damage, but it is the poisons are a very big concern. It is a gargantuan size, so it poses a pretty big threat.
I mean, I'm immune to poison. I am what they call a steel type.
Steel type. Let's see. You guys would know that hydras need their heads cut off, and their heads need to be burned in order for them not to grow.
Would we know what happens if we don't burn the stubs?
They grow back within a couple rounds, or almost immediately.
Just one. Like it doesn't grow 2 heads in its place.
It will grow up to its maximum, I believe.
Okay.
So we want to probably like have something that deals a bit of acid damage when we slice it,
Mhm.
or just stab it to death or beat it to death.
Or fire damage.
Yeah, fire or acid. Let's see. A Hydra can be killed either by severing all of its heads or by slaying its body. To sever a head, an opponent must successfully make a successful sunder attempt with a slashing weapon. Making a sunder attempt provokes an attack of opportunity unless the foe has the improved sunder feat. An opponent can strike at the Hydra's head from any point in which he could strike at the Hydra itself.
Okay. So I'm looking at this, and the zombies. Like I reckon we can deal with zombies because we've got a cleric, and if we want to prep for the zombies, I can do my anti-zombie thing. Do we want to just try and basically prep? I suppose the question is, what do we want to fight? Is the question. Like,
Well, it's not worth fighting the Minotaur or the Shadow Mastiffs.
Mm-hmm.
no, but I imagine the Minotaurs are something we're just going to have to deal with. Like, they're going to be all around the place. We're probably
Yeah.
just going to have to learn how to deal with the Minotaur
Well,
and the
there's-
Shadow Mastiff.
Well, there's 10 of them. Do we know how big the arena is?
He would tell you that this year's arena or this time's arena is gonna be in a sewer setting.
Oh,
So it's very
Yes.
enclosed. But he says the sewers are very large.
so my thought process here is, so it's very large. We're probably not going to be able to target. We're probably going to have to learn to be able to fight any given one of these things, but we can probably prep to be able to actually fight and kill one of them. Do you want to just try and go for the Scorpion?
I can definitely deal with the Scorpion close combat, and y'all can mess it up
So
from the back.
So this is one of these things where it's not quite metagaming. I think it's not same time. I know the score. I know, like, actually this isn't metagaming. Well, you see, while you might be immune to the poison, and that would be very
Yes.
useful, I imagine the Scorpion environment is very dangerous. Are you immune to a 10-foot long spike being driven through your chest?
Technically, no.
Well, yes, because it also has the poison of the type of 10-foot spike. So, just does a little wiggle hand.
Well, here's the
You
thing.
may
If it goes all the way through, it wouldn't inject its poison. So the thing probably has trained itself or evolved to make sure it doesn't stick in too far so that the poison doesn't come out.
Yeah, okay. I grant you that in this case, you merely have to deal with the fact that it's sticking halfway through your chest.
Yeah, I don't have any organs.
I really feel like I'm speaking as, and this is coming from me. I really think like you're taking the dangers a little less lightly, little lighter than you should. And
Probably.
this is me saying this.
It's it's a gargantuan scorpion
Yes.
that's several sizes larger than me.
Yes, it is like 30 foot tall, 30 foot long, something like that.
Yeah,
25 foot?
and probably has a pretty big health bar.
Yeah. We need, while you being immune to the poison, I think would be a genuine big help with this. We probably need more of a plan than just that.
Yeah, I think me being immune to poison is more of a fallback option.
Yeah.
Like an if it happens kind of thing.
Now, one thing we can do possibly is, could we try and control it?
So that it
Ooh.
attacks other monsters?
Yeah, like it's a scorpion. It probably doesn't have great mental resistances.
Mm-hmm.
If we just had a way to like hijack it.
Then we could have it wait as we kill it.
Or we could have it fight for us.
We could do both.
Yeah.
We could have it fight for us and then killing all the other competitors. And
Yeah.
then we could kill it ourselves.
Yeah.
So Haley, how good are you at hypnosis?
Vermin. Now, vermin.
think.
Vermin are immune to mind affecting stuff, so you have to find a way to cheat that.
I see.
Yes. There.
What is the gargantuan scorpion's favorite food?
People.
We have people.
Yeah.
Now, just
Like,
saying, I don't think I would be very tasty. I might, I might have a meat slushy inside me. I don't know, but that would be a chance.
Mhm.
Any ideas defined on how we can overcome the lack of sentience?
I'm kind of thinking there are spells.
I think there would be like control vermin. If you were a cleric, you could do it, but you need to be like a vermin cleric.
Yeah, I don't think that's a spell that just anybody has.
No.
I like that
there
a
is-
gargantuan scorpion is considered vermin.
No, it's still vermin. It's just, he's still a scorpion. He just big. You have like repel. So there's an other aspect of if I get a scroll of it, I don't need it on my spell list. I can just use it. I've got a very high UMD check.
Okay.
So I can just use scrolls of anything. Well, really high level scrolls start getting tricky. But so that is an option.
Do you need big scroll for big bug?
No. I'm looking up repel vermin. It is 3rd level ranger spell. It would have to make a will save to get through us, but I imagine that scorpions have terrible will saves, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. You think there's no way, a giant scorpion has the same amount of intelligence as, a human.
Yeah. So that is a possibility. Now, I also have one thing. I have one vestige that has the command spell, and it's a command spell that explicitly isn't mind affecting.
Okay. What is it?
It is, you know the spell command.
Oh. Okay.
The spell command, but it's not mind affecting. It is, it's like a law thing where you're just saying I'm passing a new law. The law is you do this. It's not mind affecting. It's being obedient. I mean, they get a will save, but
So that seems pretty broken. What's the drawback?
no, it's just drawback. That's it. Primacy. You can order a creature within 100 feet to perform a specific action. The creature must be able to hear you, but it need not understand your language. Pick a command listed under the command spell. When you use this ability, if it fails a will save, it performs the action. In addition, targets that fail their will save cannot hear or see you for 1d4 rounds or until you attack it, treating you as though you're under the effect of invisibility and silence spells. Other creatures can perceive you normally. You can only use it once every 5 rounds. So I might take this one just because there's a lot of stuff there that's like immune to mind affecting, and just being able to get rid of it is, I don't know. Thing is, I only get 2 of these. I only get 2 vestiges, so I have to make them count. But if we were planning it, this could be a thing where this is probably going to always work, right? I don't know. It's I'm just gonna paste this entire list of stuff, and if anything jumps out, I have everything 5th and below, I want to say. Yeah, I have everything 5th and below.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a spell list, basically.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of options there. I'm trying to look at the future ones. What a unicorn is a unicorn an animal?
I think it's a magical beast.
Okay, so it's not an animal. Because there's one that animals are just always friend. All animals automatically have initial attitude of friendly towards you.
Yeah,
Like for
yeah, it's a
capturing the
magical
unicorn.
beast.
Yeah, if that worked, you just go up to the unicorn and be like, bros. Like do a little fist bump with the horn.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're pretty much at the end of the session.
Yeah. I think we're just starting to plot for the next session.
Yeah.
And I imagine that we'll probably have a plan by then. And Haley's cleric spells, she's got
Yeah,
options
I
there.
know.
Yeah,
I've got a
I think-
couple, so I'm looking
yeah,
for them.
yeah, I think Haley's going to be pretty important as well.
Mm-hmm. Like, I know, like, a 4th level spell that I have is Neutralize Poison, which immunes subject against poison, detoxifies venom in or on subject. Like, that's one of them that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing what you found. You're a gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haley's blessings are going to be very important for this.
Yeah.
For this
Bless,
whole thing.
bless up.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Is that what the spells are called? They're called blesses?
Or like I was just calling, because you can cast bless, but they really are like blessings from the gods.
Yeah.
Your divinity.
Yeah, I'll like redo my spell list and everything.
My
To...
yeah, and on the immunity to poisons, I have one. It gives me an aura. This is one of my favorite ones. Each ally gains temporary immunity to poison and diseases. They make saving throws normally, but do not incur the effects of failure. When you leave the area, you immediately suffer all the effects for all missed saves. It's like, wow, this poison isn't affecting me. Wow, I really thought it would. I even feel myself missing a lot of saves, but I'm feeling grand. Algernon just walks 31 feet away.
Oh, there it goes.
Otherwise, I think Haley, if you have any questions, if you need to do research or whatever, you can ask me. Or if you don't want me to give you advice or whatever, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through the spell list and kind of update my spell list for this, and if I have any questions, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think we'll end this session here.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And hopefully next week, Grick is going to be here. Otherwise, I think we'll just, postpone the session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we want the full party for the team. Also, just reminder for us, we also have to fight that other team.
Yep.
We have those guys, but we also have these guys to deal with.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Oh yeah. No, we'll have the brooches of shielding for that guy. I think that's just going to be the plan. We all take brooches of shielding, and then we pretend he doesn't exist.
Yeah. Alrighty,
Yeah,
guys.
one thing, just one last thing. If we're going to start targeting things like these guys and certain monsters, we may want a good way of finding them. Just think about that.
That's fair. Like I said, I think the best plan to do is everyone else kind of makes their plans and does the best they can do to counter all this, and then at the end we'll look at Algernon's stuff and have him gap fill, because anything he does is going to be slightly worse than what other you guys are bringing to the table.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's just
Cool.
that Algernon's thing is.
Thought I
got-
saw. So... No, you can continue. I thought I saw a cleric spell that can show like enemies that are within stuff, but
Yeah.
I could have read it wrong.
I think I've got something like that. I think I'll be able to sub something in there. Like I think I get sent. I can get sent. I might be able to do it. Which one gives me sent?
You smell the sewers.
you know, you're not wrong. Definitely not wrong. No, we all have to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have the scent. We'll work something out. I said, whatever we give up and figure out what can't be done easily, we'll just go in and say, hey, Algernon, you want a gap fill there?
Mm-hmm.
But
Alrighty.
yeah.
You guys
No
do
problem.
your planning over the course of a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do my part.
Yeah.
All right. Don't make it too easy on us.
It's already not going to be easy.
It's
what I like to
okay.
hear.
I am already regretting everything.
Okay, how about this? You can make it too easy on us.
Yeah. I'll make it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sadly, I checked. I don't. It's 6th level when I get the smite puppy ability.
Smite puppy.
Yeah, I can smite any animal, magical beast, or like nat or fey. So the joke is that binders get the ability to do smite evil, but on puppies.
Oh.
Yeah. Good guys. Anyway, I suppose I'm going to set off. Thank you very much for playing. This is very enjoyable. Now I'm going to get something to drink before I lose my voice.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
See you guys.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, boys. It's been a time. It's just been a chill session of hanging out and a lot of planning, just buying items and figuring out what they want to do. Next session is going to be a pretty big fight between another party of hunters and also fighting other creatures. So we shall see how that goes. Otherwise, we shall see you guys next time. And thank you for watching. And we'll see you guys around. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.